Hi guys, what's up? It's Maya. This is my first video like filming in the dorms. It's a little bit of a mess, but we're just gonna have to deal with that because it's not gonna get any better. Yeah. Oh, my lens is popping out there. There we go. If you guys are new here, I am a freshman at Virginia Tech. I'm here to answer a few of your questions. I feel like I haven't sat down and like really talked to you guys in a long time. Sorry if you hear like outside noise too. Lily's at a class right now and this is the only class that she's like gone for in the day, so I thought it'd be a perfect time to film a video. This is gonna be very casual and laid back, all right? Don't mind anything in the back. First question is, do you ever feel lonely when you're surrounded by so many people? No, I never really feel lonely at all. There's always girls to talk to. I'm just gonna kind of like jump into different sections, but like I am just so lucky to have gotten like this haul because I've talked to several other people and like my case isn't the same for like everyone, because not everyone has the same situation and experience. I just got really lucky with the girls I was put in the hall with, the girls I met. Entire like hall shape itself, we have a very like social and open dorm compared to other dorms that I've been in, and it's never lonely. There's always people around, there's always people to talk to, but you also have that like leisure of like having your own free time and your free space. Me and Lily, we're like the same person, but we're total opposites. I'm like the type of person where I need my alone time and I need my space. Lily is opposite. She can be with people 24/7 and never ever get tired of that. We work well together, but also like if I want to go to bed and I don't want to talk to anyone, I'll come up here in my room and I'll just chill on my bed, and like that is my time to just be alone. Why did I choose Virginia Tech? I originally wanted to go really far away from home, but I knew I was never really allowed to go out of state, which I am actually kind of glad that like I wasn't able to go out of state, because I feel like if I were to have gone to a school in New York or California or Florida or wherever, I might have been very like homesick, and I'm very in my comfort zone here, and everyone here is just so sweet, and I think that's like what I needed. And whether I chose the other school that I was debating between or here at Virginia Tech, I knew I would have been happy at either because they're both very like open, welcoming schools. I'm so glad with like my decision on going to Tech. A huge school, but it's also like so small at the same time because I feel like I see everyone that I know, but it's like not too big. Are you joining a sorority? I really don't know much about sororities at all, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm still kind of trying to educate myself. I'm learning little bits about them. The thing for Virginia Tech is that girls don't rush in the fall time. We rush in January, which is like the spring, I guess. So we come back from winter break a week early, and that's when we do like a whole week of rushing and stuff. Have time to think about it, and if I want to, I'm pretty sure I'm going to. Just not sure if I'm actually gonna be in a sorority. What do you do around campus in your free time? If you guys know, we have like a ton of extra free time. I only have 2 classes a day, and my first class today isn't until 2 o'clock, and then I'm done by 4. If we do anything, it's like going out at night, so I mean that's fine, but like we don't go out until like 9, 10, 11 o'clock, so like we have the entire day to do whatever. I've really started to get into a routine in the mornings. I love to wake up early. It's weird because when I first got here I hated waking up early, and that's when I like get all my stuff done. I just finished so much homework this morning, and then I'll go to classes. After class I'll usually go to a library or get some work done, and then I'll go to the gym, and then I'll get dinner. I'll come back, shower, do my own thing. Since being here I have upped my piercings, so I got my 2nd, my 3rd, and my 4th, and I also got a cartilage piercing while being here. I actually love them though. Taylor said, "How is your sickness?" Taylor, she lives right across the hall from me. She's actually going to be one of the girls that I'm living with next year, which yes, we already had to figure out who we wanted to live with next year, and we already signed leases for an apartment, which is kind of crazy, but it all kind of fell into place, and I'm so grateful that it just like worked out to where I knew which girls I wanted to live with next year. But it also kind of does suck because the first couple weeks of being here at college and everyone is already signing leases for where they want to live next year and who they want to live with, so that's really stressful because you have to find an apartment, you have to sign leases, do applications, and figure out the girls that you want to live with. Back to the question, you know, here to answer, how is my sickness? I have been sick ever since Annabelle and Tegan left, which was the ODU versus Tech game. I have been literally on my deathbed. Me and Lily both. Being in a dorm, it's just automatically get sick. It kind of sucks, but like if you're living with someone in this tight of quarters, you're like bound to get sick. And so it started off as like a sore throat and then developed into a cold for like 3 weeks now. I recently went home for the weekend because that's when it got like really bad, and I surprised my sister for her 13th birthday, and it was just so refreshing being home. Freshman plague, that's like a real thing, guys, and like you're all gonna get it. Hopefully my immune system like kicks in after this. Parties, college parties, so how are those? I mean, I'm pretty sure like every college school is like a party school. Don't get me wrong, Tech has its nights where it's like super fun, but it also has some nights where like the parties just aren't happening. I still have such a great time when I'm out with with my friends, and like that's all we care about is like being together and like having fun. College parties, they're something else. We always have a new story. It's a great way to like bond with your friends, doing so much schoolwork during the week. We love going out on like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's just our time to just have fun with each other. Okay, so all the freshman boys, this was just like their week for recruitment, and last night fraternities were coming around to all the dorms, going to like the pledges and congratulating them for like getting in the fraternities. All the freshman boys now who wanted to be in fraternities are now in them, and that's awesome for them. We were so happy. Like listening to them chant outside was just like so fun, and so that's gonna be really cool because if you guys didn't know, it kind of sucks for boys. It's a little different for girls, but for boys, if you're not in a fraternity or you don't have close ties with any fraternity, then like you're not really allowed to go out, which kind of sucks. So a lot of freshman boys like do end up rushing. So now this means that when we go out, that there will be more guys that are like our age, like freshman boys. What's the food like at Virginia Tech, being like plant-based or vegan, whatever like dietary needs? We have a lot of good dining halls on campus. I kind of have been getting a little sick of them because you eat at them like so frequently. I mean, they're great. We literally have like Dunkin', Chick-fil-A, but we also have like salad bars, we have sushi, we have hibachi, smoothie bowls, burger places, pizza places. We literally have everything. Every place I go to has vegan meat, vegan cheese. They all like serve like almond milk, soy milk. D2 has the best veggie nuggets. Oh my god, they're so good. Another person wanted to ask, is it hard to get into sorority here? I've heard it's very competitive at Virginia Tech to get into a sorority. I feel like I'm bound to find one that I like and hopefully get into. College bathrooms and showers and shower shoes, all of that. Being on like a lofted bed. If you ever need to go to the bathroom, you have to get off your bed, walk down the hall, go to a bathroom. You have to put shoes on. You can't walk around without shoes because you don't want to get like a disease or anything. Having to share bathrooms, especially with other people that like are kind of gross and like don't clean up after themselves. Thank God the girls here keep up after themselves for the most part. We have like people who come and clean them once a day and then not on the weekends. So the weekends gets really bad and kind of gross. It's like you have to fight for a shower. You might not get a warm shower. We never have warm water like all the time. You have to go at a certain time when it's not crowded and everyone's showering at midnight. There's hair all over the floor. You have to wear shower shoes. It's different, but I mean, it's fine. Like I'm used to it by now. How are game days? Is there any special college routine? I'm pretty sure it's like this at pretty much any school. Game days here, we take very seriously. We love our game days. We have a game day this Friday. We're going against Duke, so that's gonna be very exciting. The college students all go to this one place called Center. It's basically where like a ton of the apartments are, and there's this huge field. Every single college student is there partying before the games. So it's really crazy. It's fun. The games are at like 12 o'clock, and so we're out there at Center by like 9 in the morning. It's our first night game at Center at like a reasonable time. We're not gonna be there at 9 in the morning. Have you met a lot of subscribers while being on campus? I literally have met so many subscribers and like people who watch my videos. I at least run into someone once a day. Like I love like talking to girls and like meeting you guys. You guys go to my school too, so it's so fun, and I think that that's the reason. I've been noticed a lot more here than ever because a lot of my videos are getting recommended to like Virginia Tech students, especially like girls my age. That's just like my demographic. It's fun meeting you guys. Like never be like shy to come up to me because like I love talking to you guys, and I love making like new friends too. How do you balance school and YouTube and social life? And that's from Naya. Naya is currently doing her gap year right now in the Philippines, which is so exciting. I'm so happy for her. I miss you and I hope you're having a great time. It's been pretty easy. Do all my schoolwork in the morning, go to school, spend time for myself, a few hours to myself where I go to the gym or do something like that, and then I come back and hang out with my friends. And then at nighttime is usually when I like to do videos. I always just like to sit in my bed and just like edit by myself. I have like periods of the day that are 4 separate things. I kind of have my routine down and I really enjoy that. It really hasn't been that hard to manage it. How is it making friends other than your roommate? Something I'm nervous about. Is it easy to make friends and meet boys? My roommate was someone I was like friends with in high school, and we weren't very close at first, which is something that I think was good because since being here at college, me and Lily have like become so close, and like I absolutely love her being my roommate. We're gonna be roommates again next year. We just like balance each other out in like the best ways. Something that like helped a lot was like the Facebook pages. We actually met our best friends now through Facebook, which like brought us together. I became really good friends with one of my friends, Julie. She like watches all my videos and stuff, so I know she's watching this. Me and her have become like really good friends. We actually end up having a class together like literally every single day, so I see her every day. We always get lunch together, and I think Facebook was a really good way on meeting friends. You keep your door open and just like invite people to come in. Like it'll just happen. You'll just meet like a ton of girls. What do you love about going to a big school? school. If you guys didn't know, Tech is about like 30,000 students or like around that number. And honestly, it doesn't feel like that at all. When you're at games and stuff, yeah, it kind of feels big. It really is not that big. Tech is just set up in a way, it's like one big circle. So it's like so easy to get around campus and like it doesn't feel big, although it is big. A lot of my acquaintances from back home actually are going to this school too. And I'm not kidding you, I see them everywhere. I see them at like football games, walking to classes, the dining halls, at the gym. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's good to have people that you know. I was kind of hoping going to like a bigger school that I wouldn't necessarily see like everyone from high school again, but it's fine. It's kind of expected when you are going to a big school, but it's also a big school like in your state. Like Tech is a great school and it's one of like the bigger schools here in Virginia. I kind of knew that that was gonna happen, that like a lot of people were gonna decide to go to Tech. There's really only like 3 big common schools here, and one of them is like super hard to get into. Tech is pretty like competitive, but it's like more of like the one that like everyone goes to, and then there's another one that we also have a lot of friends at too. So there's no way to get around it unless you want to like go out of state. Community college versus universities. If you have to pay for college yourself, it's great. If you want to get ahead or graduating early and university isn't your first option, you get all your classes done, pretty good GPA, because I feel like you can get really good grades at a community college. There's just something about a university that's so different, and you meet so many different people. You're living on campus, you're getting the full experience, and I would not have it any other way. It was great having my credits from my community college, but honestly, I did not make one friend there. I was not very happy there. I didn't really like going at all. I mean, I was so glad that I did it because when I came here, I had credits that I could transfer over and that I could, you know, not take the classes while I'm here. Something about being at a university is so awesome, and like I love it so much more. Do community college if you need to. It's fine. Do it for like a year and then transfer, because I know you'll just have such a different experience. How is the workload different compared to high school? I feel like high school, they give you a ton of nonsense crap and it takes a long freaking time for you to do it, but it's not necessarily that hard. It depends on the classes you're taking. For me personally, I'm an undecided major. I have been kind of exploring my options. I have a few that I am kind of interested in. It might be marketing, business, multimedia, journalism, communications. Kind of very undecided right now, so that's why I decided to come into college as an undecided like major, even though it's not a major. That's just what I'm in right now, so I can learn about the different classes. Personally for me, it's been pretty easy to manage, but I do know some of my friends that are already decided in their major. They know exactly what they want to do, and their workload has been completely different. It's been a lot of work for them because they're taking like classes for their major. Me on the other hand, I'm taking more gen ed classes and elective classes, so it's been manageable for me. But there is a lot of stuff that you have to do on the side where you think you don't really have that much homework. Everything is based on like tests and exams and quizzes. That's pretty much your grade. You literally don't have to go to class. Like they won't really know, because one of my classes has 600 students in it. They won't know if you go to class or not. It will affect you if you do poorly on the exam and you don't do the readings like they ask you to. So one of my classes, we never have homework, ever. You don't have to go to class, we don't have homework, but the only thing that he asks you to do is read the lectures, do well on the exams. And if you don't go to class and you don't read the lectures, you're not gonna do good on the exam. It's based on like what effort you want to put into the class. As a fellow Hokie, I would like to know how you're finding classes and campus life. The classes are going really well. I pretty much have friends like in all my classes, which is really nice because they are like bigger, so it's nice to have like a friend that you can like lean on in your classes. And then also something that saved me coming here was Google Maps. Google Maps is going to be your best friend if you come to Tech. Do people make fun of your YouTube videos, or do they ever joke you or poke fun? Not necessarily, no. I've never had a problem with it. A lot of people actually want to be like in my videos. I don't know, they think it's just like fun and like normal. I do it mainly just like for memories and for me to look back on, just have fun with. And so Emma Top, she's also a YouTuber and she goes here. I look at Emma the same way that other people look at me. I feel like me before coming to Tech, I absolutely loved watching Emma's videos. Everything about Tech, I wanted to know it all. Seeing her view of Tech, her make all this content and everything made me so excited and so pumped to come to Tech. I think that's how other people see my videos. I can see both sides. Nobody's ever said anything like negative towards my channel to me, to my face. I hope that nobody ever would. I mean, I don't know what people say behind like closed doors, but like so far it's been just like nice, fun stuff. I don't know. How about social life with boys in college? Is it very different from high school? Holy crap, it is. High school versus college, so different. I absolutely hated high school. Hated it with a passion. That is why I graduated early. Didn't enjoy it at all. Everyone sucked. I didn't like the people. I didn't like the social life. I didn't like school in general. It just was not my thing. That's just totally different for everyone. It's my personal opinion. I thought I would come into college thinking the exact same way, not liking it at all, but it's been so different. Like, I absolutely love college. The social life is so different because everyone here just wants to be friends. Everyone wants to have a good time. Not everyone is who you think they are. You are a small fish in a big pond here, so you can't trust everyone. Kind of like in high school, you knew everyone growing up from elementary school to middle school to high school. It was all like the same. But here, everyone comes from literally all over the world, so it's like you don't know everyone. You have to be careful. And high school is very, you can't come unless you're invited kind of thing, but like here in college, it's like everyone wants to have a good time. This is like what I wear every single day. By the way, a sweatshirt or like a t-shirt and leggings. I think that is everything that I am going to answer. If you guys have any questions on like the application process or anything about like going to tech, I will make a tech playlist and have all my videos that have anything to do with school or tech or college, and I'll make that like one playlist and I'll link that down below so you guys can like watch them if you want. That was my college freshman update at tech video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys. If you have any other questions, you can always DM me on Instagram. All of that will be linked down below, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye guys.